There you go. Huh?
The sandwich you want to pay with the
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but they don't take it home.
No. So make.
They not gonna call like you make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can do everything good.
Yeah.
I will try to heat it up the chicken. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yes. Tomato, right?
Yeah. Alright. I was even recording or nothing. I paused it and everything. Now I did. So now, alright. What's up, y'all? It's Smooth Miss Uncut. Join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut, SMOOV or MMC. Alright. So, like I was saying before, I'm always discovering some shit in my life. Like, this is fucking for me. This journey is super long. The rabbit hole is super long. And it's annoying too at that. Half of the shit you know that happens in your life, you wouldn't even consider the fact that it actually happened. I mean, because, you know, I'm a Gemini. Nice. Pleasure to meet y'all, all that good shit. I'm definitely a Gemini. So our curiosity definitely, and we are definitely down for the, you know what I'm saying, like, to be curiously down. Like, certain things are just curiously found by us and shit like that. And it likes to be found by us. I'm happy to be a Gemini. Like, but it's a lot of shit. So I remember when somebody was telling me, or I guess they was trying to remind me, like, you know, or even asking me, like, you know, like, have you ever met any artists, right? So at the present time, I couldn't remember the artists or even, like, you know what I'm saying, like movie stars and shit like that I actually met. And or even, you know what I'm saying, like, sat next to without even fucking knowing it, without anybody telling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so bet. I remember when I was like 16, I had to be like 16 years old. So when I was 16, 17, I had a boyfriend. He had, you know, like, he had access to the Lord's Boys and shit like that. All right, cool. I met Mr. Cheeks, and I think it was Nice. I never met Pretty Lou, and I never met oh my God, the hype man, and he was my favorite out of all of them, and he was there. Oh my God, the one that they shot and they killed, and that's crazy because he was my favorite out of all of them. How the fuck did I just get his name? His name just disappeared all of a sudden. Yo, yeah, like, yo, that's crazy. Oh my God, how you doing?
I'm good.
What the fuck? Yo, what is wrong with me?
I like what you just said.
Thank you.
Forget everything.
No, but it's like that. Like, you forget. Sometimes you do. Like, wait, why do you? Huh? Why is not important to you? To you, it's not important to you, but to me, it's important because I'm just like, damn, like, cause like you go a lifetime and you just start realizing, you look back like, hold on, wait, I did meet such and such, because you're going through magic, and then you just all of a sudden you remember, you be like, wait, right, like, because I remember, all right, so Mr. Cheeks and Freaky Ty, that was the name. Freaky Ty. Freaky Ty. Like, I didn't meet Freaky Ty. That was the main one that I wanted to meet out of the group, and that would have been cool because, you know, kind of reminded me, I forgot of, like, I would say DMX, but not DMX. Like, I think he would be like a Southside version.
I've got the blue one.
$1 and
Oh, shit.
8 cents.
$1, 8 cents. What about the white?
The white 53 cents.
No, they give me
This is smaller though.
the big one.
You got it.
And I'm not, the crazy thing about, I'm not even a name dropper. I don't just go out and tell people, like, yeah, no, everywhere, like, you know, I met such and such, like, but once you, yeah, you start connecting things, like, you're like, oh shit. Like, right, it's that part. My fault. You got it.
You ready, baby, or you want me to take them in the meantime?
Yeah, you could. Wait. I'm ready.
You ready?
I got it.
Got it.
And plus on top of that.
Oh, so let me wait then.
So wait, it's good. Okay, she got it. No, thank you. I appreciate it, Bobby. He got it. See, just in time. See what I'm saying? That's a good look right there.
This is a good day for you.
Yeah, another one. Another one. Like
$10.99.
sometimes it goes left, then it comes back. So yeah. How you doing today, though?
I'm alright.
I know it just started.
I'm now starting my kitchen.
Okay. So sometime. You see what happens. We're gonna see what happens today. Yeah. Like, no, I know it's freaky time. Cause I remember like.
Put everything in one bag? Yeah.
How can I forget? Wow. Oh my goodness. Have a good day, okay?
You too, sweetheart.
This is good. You ever try this?
No.
No, not that
It
one.
should be good. Guanabana, that's guava banana, right?
No, soursop.
Huh?
Sour.
Oh. I was
That's
thinking something else.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty good. I mean, the other brand is good. I don't know about this brand. Yeah. I don't know if you ever seen the actual fruit and they formed it in a.
had it.
No, never had it ever. Okay. Enjoy your day. Yeah. She's like had it. She never had it at all whatsoever. Like hell no. Everybody's not into the same thing. Nah, but I only met those two, and I remember. All right, remember this one time, right? I feel like I told multiple people this story, but it wasn't a long story when it came down to it. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chocolate Brenner. They call the place Chocolate Brenner. It's on 14th Street and shit. It's on 14th Street, right? So I go, like, they make the chocolate man. Everything chocolate. They make everything chocolate. I mean, everything chocolate. I know I might be over exaggerating and shit like that, but I didn't know you can make everything chocolate. So I know y'all probably trying to figure out which actual that I was actually sitting next to that I didn't even know nothing about, and he actually set me next to. I didn't know. Like, I dead ass, I ain't fucking know. This is before the car accident. This is before the Black Target thing. This is before you guys actually got the chance to know, like my ex or former lover Vincent. This is before all of this shit. This was actually after my baby's father after me and my baby's father broke up. Sean, because everybody knows him, like whoever knows him in the industry, they know my kid's father, my son's father, Sean. That part is that part. was pretty much, I was in Chocolate Brenner. Like I said, the chocolate maker, the chocolate man, the guy with the bald head and shit. And the restaurant, it's like right next to Santander. 14th Street, Union Square. So the waitress, she pretty much, you know, like when she seen me, because pretty much everybody knew me, whatnot. And the crazy thing about it is, like, when she sat she sat me next to him, right? And she was like next to his compadres and shit like that. Like his fucking, it was cool, but I didn't know. So I kind of felt somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you feel somebody just glaring at you and shit like that or whatever. So you kind of ignore it, because I really wasn't no mind. I really wasn't paying it no, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't paying it no attention or anything like that. And I was just like, you know, like, but it wasn't a bad, it wasn't one of those where it was just, you know, it was just like he knew who the fuck I was. But he was like, it felt like he was like cloaked in some shit. So I couldn't tell who at all. It was cool as fuck. All I know is like I'm ordering my food or whatever. So like I just kept getting that energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like either I knew who they was. Like I was trying to, you know, like fill out their energy and shit. That didn't work out. So when they finally left, the waitress come back. She was like, you know who you sitting next to? This, that, and third, right? So I was like, who? She was like, Leonardo DiCaprio type shit. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? She was like, yeah, that was him and his, you know what I'm saying? Like his compadres, his amigo. I think it was like it was two guys and shit like that. It was cool as fuck. I was like, oh shit, I would have never known. But I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt that energy too at the same time. So it was cool as fuck. But I was like, damn, like you could have told me or not. But at the same time, like I know she would have told me, it would have messed it up for them, because then they would have had to leave quick. So I know she didn't want to jeopardize their security and, you know what I'm saying, their safety too at the same time for everybody that was in the restaurant. But everybody was just anyway in the restaurant. So everybody was just, they were chilling in the restaurant. That's one instance. Another time, I think I was going to like a club or some shit like that. When I got to the club, I was like, yo, I want a pregame. I was with somebody. The fuck I was with at that present time. We were supposed to go grab, but this person didn't really stay in my life for a very long. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't stay for a long period of time. So I think it might have been, maybe I know this person maybe like a good 2-3 weeks. It was a girl. I think we was on a job together. We was just like, yo, we want to go get some drinks or whatever, some shit like that. But what I remember. So I look up, is this guy, and I'm like, why he look that? I'm like, he looks super fit. I'm like, yo, I know his face. Come to find out, it was Howard Stern, and he was with his compadres and shit. Like, and I was like, oh shit, that shit is cool. Now, mind you, these are separate events. It's not all on the same day. These are all separate events. Every last one that I told y'all about and shit. All separate days and shit. I was like, oh shit, so I was just like, yo, that's cool. Like, I thought I was bugging the fuck out for him. So I pretty much, you know, like, I started asking him, like, yo, aren't you, I was like, yo, you know, aren't you Howard Stern, shit like that or whatever. So we started up, and along with his compadres and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just had a pretty good conversation. That part, shit was pretty. What about, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. What about my business? Went to a party after that shit, and it was cool. I think it was another instance. Working in LaGuardia. I was LaGuardia. Yeah, you good? Shit, my fault. Yeah. So another instance, I was working in LaGuardia shit. So what happened? I was working for Enterprise. This was a fucked up year too, because when I like, all right, when I met, no, I'm sorry, when I didn't meet Leonardo DiCaprio, when I was in this shit, that year, I think that's when my health really started, like the con. I was working too much and shit like that. That's one. Two. Howard Stern, yeah, like when I met Howard Stern and I got the chance to chop it up with him, I was definitely out. I was kind of burnt out around that fucking time when I met Howard Stern. Three, this is the other story. All right, and like I said, when I met Mr. Cheeks and Spig Night, yeah, Spig Nights, not Pretty Little, it was Spig Nights, because Freaky Tower and shit like that. I was like 16, 17, and okay, so the next story is I was when I was driving for Enterprise. I drove for Enterprise for like a year, and I was still living in my apartment and shit like that out there in LaGuardia. Out there in LaGuardia. I mean, obviously not in LaGuardia, but out there. And I was at the airport. I wasn't even at the base of Enterprise or anything like that. So what happened? Like, I'm just sitting there, because usually, like, all right, so bad. If you don't know anything about airports and shit like that, they got buses that'll transport you to go get your rental car and shit like that. So that's pretty much what I was doing right at that present time. So I'm just transporting passengers, people, whatever, off the plane to Enterprise, or from drop it off there, they rental cars and shit, and they going back to the airport. So that's pretty much what the deal was. So I'm sitting there in the airport. I forgot what terminal. I think it was either Terminal B or Terminal. It wasn't D, because Terminal D was different at the time. They changed the whole look up and all of that shit. But I think it was really Terminal B. I really want to say that. So at that time, I'm just sitting there. There was a lot of shit going on. I had just I had a lot going on at that time. Like, it was just way too much shit going on at that time, but I didn't really know. That's into like my discovery and shit like that. Yeah. And I remember just sitting there, right? So this guy, he comes up, and like, door was like kind of open to the bus, to the transport bus and shit like that. So he's just like, "What's up?" Yo, I know his face. Like, yo, I know this kid's face, but I can't put it. I was like, yo, that can't be him. So now, shit. I said, now I know his face. I'm like, that can't be him. He was just like, yo, can I get your number? Da 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 da. This, that, and the third, just in case I need a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need, just in case I need a call. He's like, yo, need to call me. I'm like, kiddo, like, I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, he would pretty much be jailbait to me. He would pretty much be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I might have, I think I was like 32, 30, some shit like that. What the fuck? I had to be like 31, 32 around that time. Damn, I need to check my timeline on that one. I think 32. I was still living at my place. I'm trying to get my year. If I get my year, good. But fuck, I'm gonna figure that shit out, y'all. That part I'm gonna figure out. But all I remember, he got on the bus, he asked for the number, And I was just like, I was like, shit. So that's when around the time that I was really, really sick. So I was like, oh shit. Like, I was like, I know who the fuck. I was like, stop playing. So I think that night, and I know they don't same night. I don't think so anyway. I know they don't air the same night. And the crazy thing about it, like, they did a fucking episode and shit like that. And it was like similar to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess what I was doing. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird as fuck. But who I'm talking about from Empire, it was the kid from Empire, Cookie's son, the last one that was born, the youngest one that I met. That's the one that was like, yo, let me get your number, da 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 da, this, that, whatever. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 5. 5. I think it was like 6. 5. Yeah, like 5. No, 5. 5. Some shit like that. Because it was Howard's turn too. So, like, if I have any more stories, I'll let y'all know. I can remember for right now. Damn, I've been through mad shit, yo. I've been through a lot of shit. But I survived that shit, and I didn't have to go in fucking Hollywood. The best thing about that is, I think, not actually have to go into like Hollywood to go and, you know, meet the stars. I did that shit without a contract. Yeah, I did that shit without a contract. I did my without a contract, whatever. So, I mean, although I met those people, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my god. Okay. I almost forgot to tell y'all. Shit. I think this was like back in 2008. It had to be like 2018. I would say like 2018, 2019. So I'm at a club down in Brooklyn, and I pretty much met Fame from MOP and shit like that. We exchanged numbers and shit. It was, I seen Havoc outside. Like, that was like exactly what I forgot exactly. I think it was like half a cafe, half a bar, or some shit like that. Some, like, it was like a lounge, some shit like that. The same night, pretty much, you know, because we chopped it up and shit like that. But I never got to meet Billy Dance. Never got to meet Billy Dance. Another person I would say that I met during the same night too, at the same time. I don't know if you guys remember Boot Camp Click. I met. I go, oh shit, because I thought I would never actually get the chance to see them perform. I always wanted to see them perform. Always wanted to see DMX perform and shit like that. I met them personally. Also, Ruck from Helter Skelter. Ruck, Sean Price's brother, pretty much. I also met. he asked me for my number. So I was just like, nah, I really don't want to fuck with anybody in the industry, but I don't mind, you know, like, I don't mind and things like that nature. So that's when everything was cool, everything was good, until everything was left. So I definitely want to say that when everything was left and everything just got fucked up, a lot of people stopped communicating. A lot of people just stopped, you know what I'm saying, like, they stopped networking and things like that nature. It was just, you know, like, right now it's just like pretty much all about sex and shit or whatever. And like, people understood that it wasn't just all about that shit. Like, people were really connected, you know, and they knew exactly what it was. They knew it wasn't all about that. And I guess that's just how the music industry, entertainment industry, film industry. Donka, what's good with you? I guess that's just, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, now, especially with this whole Puffy thing. What's good with you? I'm just telling everybody, you know what I'm saying, like artists that I met, or even, you know, like even the Hollywood heads that I actually, you know, like I sat next to and things like that nature, and popped it out with people that was in the music industry and shit. You missed that. You missed it. Yeah, you missed that part. So I'm just trying to figure out who else did I think I'm not, I don't remember right now, because I still gotta go in my memory bank and remember me like any females. And I know I met some fucking females, man, because I feel like all I mentioned was males. You know what I'm saying? Like I met how I met Little Fame from MOP. I met Boot Camp Click. I met Sean Price's brother. They called Sean Price's brother Ruck, you know, like because they was, you know what I'm saying, like they was in the industry together. Mr. Cheeks and Big Nights. Met him. Met them. Fuck. That's crazy. Like this series of why sometimes it is good. Like I feel like it is good to actually, because I like the, like, yeah, this is, mind you, this is before Black Tiger stepped in. I feel like Black Tiger didn't until after I got sick. But then you would question, like, yo, wasn't Nicki around the same time that I was doing and before I got sick? You know what I'm saying? Like she was around, but I don't think it was that deep where they was like, yo, you gotta be saying anything like that. So I think it was like, I was like, I don't know, I'm right now, I'm getting a sense where it's like it's supposed to be like, it was supposed to be like a coverage thing. I'm not exactly sure. It's just a weird for me. I've never been in that situation before. It's completely new. So for me, it's like I'm meeting these stars. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm meeting these musicians and things like that nature. And I'm like, okay, I met them. Like I met them. I'm the one that chopped them up. I'm the one that chopped it up with them and things like that. And it wasn't until I got sick things started going. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just started going. I don't want to say haywire, but everything just started going to the wayside. Everything just started fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I was around the time she met. You know what I'm saying? Like met my ex Vincent and shit like that. But the only way that I could sit up there, because like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga was not in my life and wasn't trying to fuck it up and kill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing that shit. But that's the only way. Like, that's the only thing. It's like, I feel like that's around that time when I got sick. I feel like that's when Black Tiger really came in. It's like, oh, she's sick now. You know what I'm saying? We could just profit off of her weakness, like off of her sickness, off of everything, because that's where everything started fucking up. That's the part that I really remember. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew my face for me being me, not playing as anybody else. So that's the reason why it was hard for me to even understand, me to believe that something like that can actually happen, because it don't even fucking sound right in the first place. Join me on Miss Uncut. Join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut as MOOV or MMMC, y'all.